Washington correspondent Major Garrett also attended the rally in Orlando. Major, is this rally a sign of things to come?
Here's a point about last night's rally. True, a massive crowd, nearly capacity here in Orlando. But about an hour into that speech, we noticed something I hadn't seen very often before. Trump supporters leaving before the speech was over. After the speech, the rally site cleared out quickly, and there was not the kind of intense pro-Trump enthusiasm I'd seen at previous rallies. That's something the Trump campaign is probably going to have to pay attention to. And there was not the kind of intense pro-Trump enthusiasm.
That's all I can say about that. Love you, President Trump. Classiest First Lady ever. Thank you, Melania. It's exciting. It's building. They're just waiting for him.
Well, Bridget, that's what everyone out here has been waiting for. Take a look at everyone here lined up along the sidewalk here. Lots of excitement out here this morning. The line stretching for blocks outside of the Amway Center. Everyone hoping to be one of the 20,000 to secure their place inside to watch the president officially launch his 2020 campaign.
President Trump announcing his re-election bid at 8 o'clock tonight with a speech inside the Amway Center. Now, this morning, Trump supporters, some of whom had been in line out here since early Monday morning, were led into that fenced-off area.
We love our president. There'll be hopefully 150,000 people here today, and we're all here supporting what I believe is the greatest president since Abraham Lincoln.
Even yesterday, started camping out, making sure they had good seats. It's a festive, party-like environment out here. A whole lot of folks are excited.
And there was not the kind of intense pro-Trump enthusiasm.
Listen to some of the enthusiasm from some of the Trump supporters outside.
He doesn't play politics. He does what he believes is right for America. And time so far in his short 3 years has shown a lot of success.
Oh, there's no doubt. This is my 16th rally, so the intensity is a little bit bigger, and the people are filling up more because he's running to re-elect. He's going to tell us that.
And I saw this man on television just now. I just saw him on television. He said, "I love Trump. Let Trump do what he has to do." That's my guy right there. Come here. Come here. That's okay. Let him up. Let him up. I'm not worried about him. I'm only worried he's going to give me a kiss. I'm not worried about anything else. This guy is so great. Come on up here. Come on up. This guy was great. Hop over the fence. Come on. He can do it. This guy's in good shape. Look at him. Look at this guy. Come on. This guy is great. Don't worry about him. No. Bigger than Trump. Come on up. Come on. Come here. This guy, so he's been all over television saying the best things, and I see him standing. And didn't you get here like at 4 in the morning?
I did, sir.
Say a couple of words to this.
Mr. President, thank you, sir. We the people, our movement is the reason why our president of the United States is standing here in front of us today. When President Trump, during their election, promised all these things that he was going to do for us, I knew he was going to do this for us.
A star is born. A star is born.
Gene Huber joining us now, the Trump supporter, President Trump supporter, who was there speaking on stage in what appeared to be an impromptu invitation to the stage. And as Donald Trump, the president, pointed out, the Secret Service didn't seem too happy, but nonetheless, Gene, you got up there, you shook the president's hand, and you said some words. What was that moment like for you?
I want to tell you something. It was a moment of my life. I will never, ever forget what just happened to me. I've been with Mr. President Trump for over 2 years, fighting battles in and out of lies and terrible things always said about him. But we stuck together, and it's just an amazing feeling where I'm at right now.
So it's clear he saw you on television giving interviews. If he is watching right now, which he very well may, what would you want to say to him?
I would just say, President Trump, I want to thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to come on stage like that. Mr. President, I've been with you for 2 years. You probably heard this. Every single second, every day, I'm with you. I got a 6-foot cardboard box of President Trump in my house, and I salute that every single day. And I pray and tell him, Mr. President, I pray for your safety today. And I'm not lying. I do that every single day to the president, but it's cardboard.
Now, the man's name is Gene Huber. Trump said he'd seen him being interviewed before the rally on TV.
President Trump's supporter, Gene Huber, who attended the rally last night.
There are lots of people, as Piers said, who disagree with you.
In fact, Gene Huber joins us now from Boynton Beach, Florida. Gene, hello to you.
In 6th grade, I gave our president a quick man hug, which turned into this, okay?
He goes, come on up here. You know how he does that? You know, points at you. He's like, come on up here.
So what really blows my mind is, as he's walking in, he already knows about me, but I don't know that. Every morning, I go, good morning, Mr. President. I pray for your safety. I thank you for what you've done for us, and let's have a great day. Thank you, sir.
He's running to re-elect. He's going to tell us that.
And there was not the kind of intense pro-Trump enthusiasm.
People have come out. They have been camping. They've brought their chairs. They've brought their tents. They have brought all of their signs, everything. Let's take a quick chat. Why did you guys decide to come out here? You've been here since 4 in the morning?
Yeah, we've been here early. We left 4 in the morning to get here. We're just happy to support Trump because he's done so much for the country. The last 2 administrations, jobs disappeared, the economy was down, people had their houses foreclosed on. With him being here, we've had jobs brought back to the country. People are making money. There's more people employed now than ever. He's got to be able to continue this growth. If someone else gets in there that's not in that agenda, we'll go back to the way we were.
A good one last week. Remember, Joe Biden comes out, well, if you elect me president, I'm going to cure cancer. Why the hell didn't you do that over the last 50 years, Joe? No. It's a big deal. I think it's wonderful. Our beautiful friends in the media, no one even questioned him. No one bothered to ask the question. They just take what the Democrats say. Listen, they're liberals. It's okay. They take what they say. They publish it as though it's fact. They pretend there's no, why did not one of them say, well, Joe, how exactly are you going to do that? And why didn't you do it in the last 8 years as vice president and the prior 40 years in government and the Senate? I mean, I don't know. Seems like a reasonable question to ask. But no. If you're a Democrat, you get the pass on everything. And that's why you guys are so important. That's why we need you fighting with us. Because guess what? No one's going to hear any of the positive statistics. No one's going to hear about 6 million new jobs. No one's going to hear about 3.2% GDP growth. The media covers that. They pretend it never happened. And instead, you get 95% negative coverage. Okay?
such luck in Orlando. We love being in Orlando. Thank you, Orlando. What a turnout. What a turnout. You know, I said, this is a very big arena. For a Tuesday night, I said, you know, if we have about 3 or 4 empty seats, the fake news will say headlines. He didn't fill up the arena. So I said, maybe we shouldn't take a chance. Maybe we shouldn't go to Orlando. We should go someplace else. And I said, no, I think we'll go to Orlando. And not only did we fill it up, but we had 120,000 requests. That means you folks have come out very, very good. Congratulations.
Inside the Amway Center Tuesday night in Orlando, a raucous cheering crowd as President Donald Trump announced his re-election bid in our pivotal battleground state and fired up his base.
It was just electric. It was great. I came over right after work just to get here and took off tomorrow so I could be here.
Fantastic. Great crowd, great speech, great energy, great message, super patriotic. So happy I came. I tell you what, when they first started shouting 4 more years before Vice President Pence or President Trump even came out, it's so funny, I did a radio interview earlier and I said, you know what, the one thing I want to hear, I know we're going to hear a lot of great talking points, a lot of successful things that President Trump has done and accomplished. What I wanted to hear was 4 more years, and it gives me chills just thinking about it again.
No, actually, it was probably one of the longest ones, but he obviously shows a lot of endurance, and I think he really believes in the message. I don't think it's just politics. I think he really believes in America.
He's a straight shooter, and he's getting the job done. And the first time I voted for him, I was apprehensive. He was the last guy I wanted to vote for.
Because he supports the American people. He supports Americans, period, end of sentence. He's for us.
Let's face it, he has more money than he knows what to do with. He doesn't need this job. He doesn't need the money. I think he's doing it for the right reasons to try and help the country.
That's the power of love.
I am your voice. But we know our people, right? We know our people.